SLM is crazy, man. Finding, I believe, 3 kills in that fight. Just every arrow finding its mark. This amount of impact from a DPS is just insane. And basically, purely off of that one player's back, William and Mary are back in control of the robot. The Wool is going to start making progress again in just a second. And UC Arlington scrambling for something to do here. They still have a little bit of time to mount a defense, but as the clock ticks down and the Wool comes closer, it's looking worse and worse for one of the favorites in this group. To say, though, about the first point we saw there, though Andrew was getting work done, just the lack of sustainability that the Lucio provides was biting them again and again and again. I wanted to be positive about it when I first saw it, but I do want to be a little bit more damning now. I think the Lucio is a compositional mistake, and I don't think it brings enough value as compared to an Ana or a Kiriko especially. I'd love to see them make that change, but they're very attached to this composition. They've made it work before in the past, so I don't expect to see that change. Still, that's my pipe dream, perhaps. Minky, and they don't really have the resources to try and stop this. Coming in now, both blizzards popped. In fact, it's the Antarctic here, and everyone is frozen. Nobody is moving. That means nobody's dying either. The HP drops low. The Storm's Eye with a humongous double boot. Pod finds the kill onto the opposing May. Ideal Warrior drops as well, and as the dust begins to settle, RIT have flipped the point again.
Oh, they are going to try, and it's going to be a fat shatter coming in from Minky that's going to wipe the field and clear the arch for the Tigers.
Minky just MTD'd that, holy moly, deciding to push deep while ScoMo was capping the point, buying them the extra time and space. And when University of Delaware decided to recontest, it's a little bit too late. He body blocks, so they can't touch, and shatters them all in the choke. What ridiculous Reinhardt play.
And then that's going to be a very nice 4:20 on the clock.
That it is. The attempt to retake came through, but Tomato Lord was slept. Dez was instantly headshot, and because of that, UC Arlington have to give up so much space while the payload unlocks. They could be aggressively holding this choke, but they instead had to go wait for respawns. William and Mary now, 5 ultimates in the bank, payload control, and all the time in the world to cap out Blizzard World. See, the difference in these two compositions, more than the main DPS, is going to be the support line. With the Lucio Baptiste, there's going to be more shield pressure than the Ana Kiriko, which means that if the supports don't find high impact cooldowns, don't find kunai, or if Crazy Chicken doesn't find a good flank, then Bowling Green State are going to lose the shield trade, and they're going to lose the fight because of... Oh, absolutely. We're getting the full 30 rounds of counter today, which is, well, it's bang for your buck, I'll call it that much. Speaking of bucks, not much to go around. The econ on both sides is a little bit awkward. Validity can get everything they want through. LLV, maybe not the same can be said, but they have to buy here. They've saved through an AWP and an M4.